A pre-1920 motor rebuild. George Westinghouse founded a Canadian branch in 1897 manufacturing air brakes, and then began making electric motors in 1902 in Hamilton, Ontario. I believe this motor is pre-1920 after looking through a 1920 Westinghouse catalog of small motors. It seems they had modernized the motor rotors and installed internal fans by the 1920s. Please find the time to watch a very interesting documentary on Westinghouse. I will put a link in the description. I got this motor for $20, condition unknown, and so it followed me home. Using a multimeter, the motor tested good between windings and good to ground. An insulation test utilizing a megger showed the winding insulation also good to ground. A little oil and a bit of force freed the bearings, and she now turns free. A gear pillar would not remove the coupling, and an impact gun did not help. Using a torch and an impact gun, the coupling fought removal until the end. After cleaning the paint and rust off the journals, the end bells can be removed without damaging the Babbitt bearings. Scraping off the majority of old paint revealed that it had burnt up at one time and been rewound. That was great, as the windings and leads look modern and likely the insulation will be of a much better quality.
Well, done all the scraping I can do. It's time for it to go into the glass bead booth. So, here we go. Well, I'm not going to say it was the most pleasant thing to glass bead, but it was pretty good.
Bearings looked in good condition and the clearance is respectable. After Glipdol insulation paint was applied to the windings and the rotor, the end bells can be primed and painted. Careful reassembly is required with oil ring lubricated bearings to ensure it goes together smoothly. Assembly complete, variable frequency drives proves out success. Oil ring lubricated bearings are an old method of lubrication, less common now as anti-friction rolling element bearings have taken their place. They're still common on steam turbines and if properly lubricated, can last many decades, possibly another century. I machined a poly V shiv so that I can run a very small pulley on the motor and with the VFD enjoy a slow drivetrain without the use of